Here's my pretty little intro slide. So again, I have a lot of stuff that I'm going to go through, and I'm going to focus on the introductions and product overview side because I think that's going to give you guys a good intro to what Unity is. If we have time, I will talk about the coming soon and our vision for our tool and technology, but if anything has to be cut, those two are going to be easiest to fall off. So first we'll start off a little bit about who I am because I have an interesting road into the games industry, and then who are we? So Tom Higgins, product evangelist. What does that mean? My joke is that I'm the traveling minister for the Church of Unity, converting the ignorant and the blind. So I do community management and developer relations. So I come and I present at events like this. I talk to developers who are using our tool and our technology, having trouble getting published. Anything that requires them interfacing with someone from our company that's not like technical support or sales. I am person number 5 at our company. We have like 75 of us now. And that means I've done just about every job role in the company you can imagine, most of which I hated because I didn't come on to be a facilities person. I didn't come on to be a PR person. I came on to help developers. But that means I know everything about starting up a business to developing content to whatever. So I'm a great resource. If you guys have any questions after this, I'm going to have my contact info up, and I readily give out my email address, and it is my direct email address. You can actually email me questions if you want, and I respond. I take that as a very important part of my job. So. Going on, how did I get here? I'm going to blaze through these because I didn't come into programming or games on purpose. I studied physics in college, let me start at the beginning. My first memory as a kid, one of these early ones, not age-cherished, hugging my grandma or it's holidays with the family. No, it's the first time I saw a video game. I remember vividly walking to UA5 in Santa Rosa, California, and immediately begging my dad for quarters. So I've been a game junkie since I was a kid. I was good at math. I was restless and bored in class at the age of 11. My mom used to always tell me those video games won't get me anywhere. Take that, Mom. And as I mentioned, I studied physics, and I took 2 semesters of programming classes. Anyone in here who thinks that programming is hard, you're right. It can be really hard. And I've gotten good at it, but it took a lot of practice, and I got very frustrated. And I got my bachelor's of science and did some numerical simulations for my master's studies and then for my undergrad project. And they didn't prove what I thought they would. And so I spent a lot of time defending my programming, and then kind of remade that in Unity later. That link will come up. It's kind of a cool orbit motion simulator for in-body systems. Anyone into physics in here? Anyone? Anyone? Physics? Same guy that went to SIGGRAPH. Awesome. So I then, wandered about my 20s parking cars and working at hotels in San Francisco, not knowing what I wanted to do. And a friend of mine finally asked me if I wanted a real job. And what that meant was he got me hired at Macromedia. And anybody heard of Director or the Shockwave Player? Same guy that went to SIGGRAPH. Right, all right, awesome. So I worked on that for 8.5 years. I did everything from tech support to QA to product management. Again, the whole point of this is I've kind of been around the tools industry for a while, and the long story getting short here. The first day I touched Director really changed my life. I could do things that next day that I never could the day before. And I took that 2 semesters of programming, got frustrated, and almost walked away from wanting to do any programming work. And Director changed my life. And that made me want to work on tools. And so I'm here today talking to you guys about Unity because I really think Unity can do that for you. You're talking about 3D and graphics and having something that you want to see in action. And Unity can really do that for you. It will let you do things tomorrow that you never thought possible today. And that's not just marketing hype. That's a very personal, important thing for me. That's why I left Adobe to come to this company and take a chance at a startup where I bought my own plane ticket, I bought my own laptop, flew to Copenhagen, and never met these guys, because I believed in what they were doing. So I take it very personally, and I think that's why we're here today.